What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. We don't do this very much, and I think it's time to cover it a little more, and that is PvP in this game. Now, Arena, I just want to point out, is not going to be the main focus here. I actually want to talk about Battle Royale. There's a lot that people don't know, and I want to just open up your eyes in terms of what you should know and what you should be doing in order to be successful. Now, I know a lot of you guys are intimidated by the fact that you fight many opponents here with higher power. What a lot of people don't know about this mode is it's not really auto. It's set to auto, but you can change it to manual, which means you have complete control over how you can dominate your opponents in this, okay? So real quick, if you go to Arena, right, and you challenge somebody, let's just do this challenge real quick. I'm going to just do this for you guys, just so you guys are aware of what's happening and why I'm doing this video. Let me just get rid of these two and put in Able and put in Poison. Okay, watch this, guys. There's a reason why I want to show you this, okay? I'm just going to show you Arena fight first, and then we'll show you guys Battle Royale, the difference between them, okay? And there's a huge difference, and I want you guys to be aware of this. See here? You really can't do much with that, right? Now, this is very misleading because everybody in this regard now thinks that Battle Royale is a auto fast. It's not. It's completely manual, right? If you actually click here and read it, it's a real-time matchmaking battle. The problem is you always end up facing NPCs. You never face players, so a lot of people don't know that you can actually change it from auto to manual. So I'm going to show you guys the team you want to use to go as far as possible. Now, again, I'm going to preface with Elena is a complete optional character. As a matter of fact, you don't even need her in the lineup because you probably won't be healing, so you may as well throw in a DPS just to get the most out of it for your damage dealers, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. We're going to go ahead and do a match, and we're going to show you guys essentially how it's done, right? So click here. That's going to find an opponent. Might be higher, might be lower, but this is where you have to understand. For the most part, most people leave it auto because they don't know this, but you can change this, right? So do yourself a favor and change it. So same thing applies here as usual. This lineup here is absolutely dominant because it is meant to stun, interrupt, and destroy on command, right? So you want to make sure that you have your manual play in place because you want to be able to control the fight at the palm of your own hands, or your fingers in this case because you're playing on a tablet or whatever the case may be. But yeah, don't let the power overwhelm you. There's a lot of people who can beat this with way worse odds than you can imagine. I'm talking about millions of powers difference in them if you just play the game right, the manual mode. So a lot of people don't know this. I just wanted to point this out real quick because what I've been noticing is people sending me screenshots and being like, this person has like 20 more million power than me. Realistically, that's not much. If you can control the tide of the battle and you can just stun lock somebody, you'll get over that hump super quick. Again, as long as you understand how the mechanics of the game works. If you've seen all my other free-to-play videos, you know this is the team I'm pretty much using throughout the entire thing. Again, no Bison, no Mage Cannon, none of those OP characters, just straight free-to-play units, right? Ones that can easily be leveled up through content. So just keep on doing this, guys, and you guys should be able to pretty much move along in PvP mode, especially matchmaking, and move up to the rankings in your server. Because realistically, at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? The rewards are coming from your server, not from global. Global is more, I don't know what's for. I guess bragging rights. I don't even know if there's a reward for global, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, so for me personally, it's all about just your server. And again, if you're fighting NPCs that are stronger than you, because you usually don't fight any people. I've never fought one person. I've played this every day, like an obscene amount, and I've never fought one human player yet. It's always been NPCs. So whenever you fight an NPC, you're going to end up fighting a lot of NPCs who are overpowered, and the game's matchmaking system is absolutely garbage, right? So your main goal here, guys, is to get the Street Fighter rank up. Here's how the rewards work, right? This goes up, you'll get more rewards, right? As you increase these rewards. So the Street Fighter status is what you want. Now the leaderboard right? 1,200 right there is the server rank. This is the one you care about because this is where your ranking rewards come from. So your ranking rewards come from here based on your server, not on global ranking. Okay, global ranking doesn't matter. King of Streets is what you want in terms of your rank reward because it gives you the highest one, but that will require you to spend some gems in order to get yourself up with enough tries to get there. So I just wanted to point that out, guys. Many people don't know about the manual aspect. You can control the flow of the battle. Facing harder opponents doesn't make you a lose situation. It, as a matter of fact, can still give you a win situation if you just play the right team. That Zangief with his interrupt and Mad Ryu for free to plays are gonna be probably your go-to units for a very long time until you get somebody more OP. And again, I'm not using Bison, but if you want to succeed and go further, you should be using Bison. I'm doing it for fun. But if this is your main account, or your main account is F2P, 100% guys, ensure that you use the best units possible to have the most progression possible, right? Like, what's the point of not progressing if you can? So, again, just wanted to cover this real quick. A lot of people were asking me, how do I beat these teams? Well, that's the truth. I just play manual. And I haven't been really talking about PvP too much because it's not a really big part of the game yet, and I don't know if that's going to change. I find that PvE is obviously the bigger part with the events, the bosses, the guild bosses, the Shadowlands, you know, the stages, etc. There's a lot of PvE elements like the global operations, the tower, right? There's so much PvP. PvP has 3 major modes. Arena, which is it's all auto. This, which is actually pretty decent, but I wish we can speed it up more than ×1. And then of course the showdown, which you won't be ranked in there if you're free to play. Most likely, it's a whale fest, and it's just meant for whales to just fight each other. So it's all the blubber and oil just smacking upon each other. Just whoever spends the most amount of money just tosses it, and they sometimes win. But quite honestly, last one that I was in, I did lose to the guy who spent more money for sure, but the winner actually for the whole thing was actually not a very big spender in the first place. So I don't know how that happened. The matchmaking did that person a favor, but hey, big ups to him. He's in my guild. I was very proud of him. So Sato no Hado, you know who you are because you did win it. And T-Main also actually won his. So a lot of the baldies are taking over PvP. But yeah, that's a whole different mode for free to play, and it's one that you probably won't be able to access, guys, for quite some time. Especially because there are so many whales in this game, right? And PvP is very whale heavy. Oh, and there's one other one. There's the duel mode, which they presented, I think, to make it even matched across the playing field. Random units, you play with them, but again, I think that's an auto one too. So anyways, just wanted to show you guys this real quick. A lot of people know about this, so I hope it helps out. This is Payne. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.